Hello everyone, if you've been seeing my Sssnaker videos and been wanting to play it, well good news, it just popped up in the USA App Store today, and it possibly could have popped up in a couple other places. I also saw an ad on YouTube, which means we're getting closer to them officially announcing that this game is live. But if you saw the video a couple of days ago where we went through the fire, ice, and plant, well, we got two more of them for you today, and we're going to be going over them and showing you how overpowered these skills actually are. The first one we're going to be showing you is lightning, and before I grabbed it, my base attack was about 216. Going in and grabbing this, we're going to get 2 hits at double the damage. When we get to 1 star, we're now going to be hitting for 2.5 times the damage, and we're going to be hitting 5 times in a row to a single enemy. At 2 stars, we're still going to be hitting for 5 times, but then we're going to be getting the burst, which is going to hit for 6.5 times your base damage. And at 3 stars, we're going to get this chain effect where it's going to hit multiple enemies. I saw it hit about 3 at the same time, and we hit for 5 times, burst for that 6.5, and then I even saw an additional attack at that 2.5 on top of it. Now, I will say, when I first got this and started using it, it totally blew the other 3 abilities out of the water with how much damage this was really doing. Now, the next ability is going to be called Holy, and you'll be seeing this right around Chapter 6. And I'll be honest with you, when I first got it, I was like, nope, this is nothing I want to use. Lightning's my way to go. I'm killing it with lightning. But once I went back and started using it again, I realized how overpowered this one can be too. So right off the bat, before grabbing any abilities, we're hitting for about 1,729. And when we grab Holy for the first time, we're now going to be hitting a single enemy for 4 times the amount of damage. Now, I will say at this point in the game, every time I grab a new cannon, I get an additional 1% attack. You'll see it up over there on the top left, but it does skew the numbers a little bit, but use your imagination. At 1 star, we now gain the ability to pierce enemies, and we're going to be hitting for 6 times the damage, and that's going to be doing the same damage to everyone behind them. At 2 stars, we're going to be hitting for 8 times the amount of damage, and now it's going to bounce off the wall, and it actually bounces twice, and the enemies hit by it, still 8 times the amount of damage. And at 3 stars, we're now doing 10 times the amount of damage, and it's going to bounce off the wall 4 times. Now, all these numbers are just based off a single cannon, so you can only imagine what type of damage this is doing when you get all 5 of them on screen. As far as the other video with the plant, fire, and ice, if you haven't seen that already, I'll have it linked right up over here. Check it out, and remember, I pick my butt.